Good morning. It's currently 6:30 and today we're going to Alton Towers for what is going to be one of the busiest days of the season, which is their firework day. Half the rides are closed at the moment. Well, that's a bit unfair, but there's a few that are closed, so the queue should be fun. We're not planning on getting on much. We just don't want to be parked on one of the fields. So I thought we'd go early and chill for most of the day. It's cold. I'm here at Nikki and Lewis's because they're driving today. I need my theme park gloves, which I got when I went to Phantasialand and rode Taron in like -4 temperature. My steady cam's being pushed to the limits here. We're on Lewis's Magical Mystery Tour.
Not bad, I want to go for a run. It's cold. My tummy's rumbling now. That's what's happening.
I've got you saying that, Nikki.
I want to know what happened.
Nikki just saw a McDonald's and we drove past it and she's unhappy.
What's a McMuffin?
So I'm not driving today. Lewis is driving because we wanted to get there safely.
You've never been in my car, have you?
No, never.
I'm a better driver than Lewis, actually.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You've not seen the dent in the back of your car.
I'm not a good reverse, though. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
We thought we'd go today because it might be a bit quieter during the day. And
It has sold out, so.
but it has sold out. So we'll see. Well, this is a fun route, Lewis.
Said it was faster.
Here we go. It's go for green.
For God's sake!
Warnington, it's there.
We just drove past a second. We just drove past a second McDonald's.
I am fuming.
So the roundabout here, I can swing back round.
Yeah, swing back round.
If we're late and there's a big queue at admissions, Nikki, there'll be heck to
We do
pay.
need to get there an hour and 20 minutes before the park opens. So I think we're alright. Fireworks on the side in that van.
Especially if we're going to need a decision now.
Oh yeah, go for it, Lewis. Just because it's keep her happy otherwise.
I just want a hash
Owning
brown.
bastard.
You're telling me we're going all that way for a hash brown?
That's what I want.
Hash browns are the worst.
Yeah, I
It tastes
agree.
disgusting.
You're the worst.
No,
How can
hash
you
browns
say
are the
that?
worst because they are vile.
God. You want anything?
So I got up at 6 in order to get up early so Nikki could go and have a hash brown.
Want to have a bit muffin?
Absolutely ludicrous. I can't believe we're on a detour to McDonald's.
I'll have a double sausage McMuffin meal, no egg.
Can I get a double sausage McMuffin meal, please? But can I get no egg on it?
Yeah, is that everything?
Yes, thank you.
Are you a happy girl, Nikki?
Yeah.
You f***ing child. There you go, smile. Now starts the big walk because the monorail's closed. Well, meant to open at 9, but she said it may be delayed, and then she said
It is delayed.
it is delayed,
Within the space of 30 seconds.
and then it's not
Everything
opening.
changed very quickly.
It's 10 to 9, and it's meant to open at 9, and
That's not happening.
on the 3 busiest days of, once again, you can't even get the monorail to work. I do moan a lot at Alton Towers, but they make it incredibly easy to moan about.
We're expecting quite a few closures today, aren't we?
Smiley will be closed.
Hex.
Hex, is that still closed?
I don't know. I think it's been
13
closed.
closes if there's any.
It closed again.
If there's light drizzle, 13 will close. And then if it stops drizzling, 90 minutes did they say? Somewhere it says 90 minutes will be shut for. And then, what else is closed? Well, we'll find out. We are Merlin annual pass holders, the premium type, which they don't do anymore. But
You guys didn't get any of the hotel?
no. We are Merlin pass holders, which they did want to charge £20 per person to come to the fireworks event. However, after a very large complaint from me about various things, about them blocking out dates for pass holders but selling normal tickets, but saying they're at capacity when they still had tickets for sale for fully paying guests, Lewis would have given in and paid the £20 per person.
Yeah, I would have done as well. Just because I love fireworks. So.
They are not made of what I call the right stuff. So I carried on arguing with him and just to kind of shut me up, I think, in the end, she offered me like any date I wanted to come. This is our pal Lauren from Merlin Annual Pass. So then I asked for 2 dates. I asked for this Friday and this Sunday.
But we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, we need to collect the tickets, so I'm waiting for that argument to then happen. But it should be free, so we've saved like 120 quid. Is that right? Yeah, 40 quid each.
It wasn't meant to be free originally.
Well, you're meant to have to pay a small charge of like a £5.
Back when we had the ticket passes back in 2019.
And obviously they just thought, oh, because of COVID, we can just change all the terms and conditions for everything. Which they can, but as a pass holder, you have to agree to those changes. They can't just assume that you'll agree to them. God, it's cold. It's really freezing.
I didn't expect it to be this cold.
Right, we'll see what happens when we go in.
If we actually get in.
If we collect our tickets. If not, I'm going to demand Lauren comes down and sorts us out.
Got what?
This is all their stuff for Lightopia for Christmas. This one here looks like a giant testicle. That noise was Lewis having one drip of water drip onto him.
I thought he'd been shot.
We are very early.
But still, I don't think it's that early. Like, I'm sure we've been at this time before. There's been more people than this. Go out, you aren't we?
Are we sure we got the right opening day? I've never seen this so quiet in my life. Right, we got our 6 tickets, 3 for today. It's nice and easy to pick them up. So we haven't paid, which I feel like is a Joe Lycett victory. I need to get a bag done now. There we go. I imagine this is due to people standing on this for the fireworks. Therefore they have to be blocked off, so not the most picturesque. Lewis has to go and get a pin, which means the first stop is the gift shop at 20 past 9 in the morning.
The first shop is always the gift shop for you. First stop, gift shop. Should be a bag. It's quite good quality actually. Like that.
Lewis got his pins. They were behind the till because obviously.
Good ones. Like, when I saw them, I thought they were just like the normal like button ones. But they light up, which is quite cool. They look better quality than I originally thought they were. When I first saw them, I thought.
If you're keeping them for a long period of time, take the batteries out because then we'll need to ruin the pin. Top tip.
Lewis's top pin tips. Here's what we've actually come for. What does seem a bit odd is the fact that you can be in the thick of it, can't you? You can literally be.
There's a gold circle, isn't there?
Yeah, you can pay extra to be in the golden circle, which
What's
is
that?
that bit. So I think it was £120 a ticket. You got 3 fast tracks, a buffet, and you got to go in like I believe that's like the centre.
Oh, so
the VIP area.
So later on we won't be allowed in that bit.
I don't know. I
Okay.
presume
No barriers,
it's
is
the
there?
golden circle.
7 o'clock is the fireworks.
Yeah.
This is CO2 or fire?
They said it was going to be, yeah, CO2.
We could always have our lunch here in these nicely presented.
They don't know they can be chucked there, don't they?
Look at all those benches. We're going to try 13 and Rita first, just because they always get busy and you can knock them out quite quickly in that
I
area.
can say that 13 might open on time. That's my
It's
only
also
concern.
cold. You
Yeah.
can't operate in the cold either, can
Can't
it?
operate in the rain, the sun.
If there's leaves on the track, it also can't.
Fog, mist.
What's on there?
Is that the noise of the shark going round?
Is it? Is it? The squeak?
No, surely not.
Yeah, because it's echoing inside the wood, isn't it? Need some WD-40.
Is it squeaky shark?
Lewis really enjoys water rides, so he's going to go on Battle Galleons today, aren't you, Lewis?
Yeah.
Plenty of fireworks. These are just the small ones, aren't they? Because the big ones come from behind the towers, I think.
Oh, do they?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Lots of lights down the lake. Well, you can really feel the atmosphere in Dark Forest, can't you? It's actually just like a ghost town. It's so quiet. It's literally so quiet. I can whisper in this area. Alton Towers is the place to be. Never guess what? 13's not going to open on time today.
I knew it.
Again, everyone says that I complain a lot, particularly you two more than anyone. But they make it so easy to complain at Alton Towers because they are epically shite.
It's so predictable as well.
Just open it on time. I don't know if it's cold, but we didn't get a reason. Just like, we are going to be late. He just said, yeah, we're going to be late. Of course, it's us. We're going to be late again. Still a good atmosphere. We're heading to Gangster Granny because apparently that's open. And I've only done it once this season. Nikki overheard someone say that they'd already done it today, so.
It's still very quiet, which means it's only 9:45. Like, it's 9:45
Yeah.
now. And there's
Oh,
still
there's a cat. Lewis is one step behind.
as always.
Are you with it, Lewis?
What?
The rides do look open. There's a few cool customers.
We're going on the gallopers.
Oh, I love the gallopers. Like, these have never come on them with me. Ever.
Should we see if this is delayed? Merlin don't allow any filming on rides, so we'll see when we come off. Oh yeah, there's no queue. Good shout, Lewis. We're going to duck under. We're in the queue.
Make sure you use the left.
Oh, this is good, so we don't have to queue for this one.
In which case, silence is suspicious.
This is my sort of queue line. I'm not going to get used to this over the day.
You know what though? I am quite impressed that nobody's ruined these yet.
This is mostly kids though, isn't it? Teenagers aren't going to queue up for this one, I suppose. Like Gangster Granny, it's just the moped scene which is a bit weak.
And the swimming bit, when she's swimming and she just swims into and then she just disappears, that annoys me a little bit. Other than that, I think it's really good. I think it's.
But it did open at 9:30 seemingly.
Yeah,
So
I
it's-
didn't know that. I
it's-
didn't know they did that.
It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so we can...
Scorer doing the music tonight.
Cheers, Lewis.
Sorry.
Really disappointed.
No, I'll include it just so they get a taste of
Louis.
how Lewis just doesn't pay attention to anything that we're saying. So it's 10 past. And we're still waiting for Rita to open. Bang on time at 10:10. The ride is open. Rita time.
Rita.
Oh, it's a launch coaster that Nikki actually goes on. I only just realised that.
I don't love it, I'm not going to lie.
It's so slow. What are you going to do when you go on Top Thrill Dragster?
No, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm dying a little bit inside of it.
I don't know if that can be picked up on the camera, but it is ever so slightly spitting. Which means 13 will be closed. That's the most brilliant thing you've ever said.
I don't like it.
You did a front row on Rita. It's just a poor man's Stealth, which is also a poor man's Top Thrill Dragster.
We continue to have some additional hygiene and safety measures.
I genuinely thought I saw a Smiler going round then. I got really excited, but
Apparently the screen's gone off, hasn't it? Like that screen is on 24/7.
the screen was on.
Oh no, it's on. It is on.
When we came for Christmas.
This is one of the temporary rides that have come in for this year, kind of to help with COVID and limited capacity of stuff. Nicky and Lewis will go on. I've been in it earlier this season. Wasn't brilliant.
Think of yourself and others. Please don't run across the platform and mind your step. Thank you.
So the Smiler's been closed for a few weeks now. It won't be open today. I don't miss it too much because it's quite rough, but on a busy day, you want it open really. How was Mixtape?
It was really good. Last time we went on it, we were really disappointed because it was like really slow. It was really good. We were quite surprised. Long cycle. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've never been on one of those in like a fun fair environment. So there probably is better ones.
Wait till Winter Wonderland.
But I've never done one before. It's the only one I've ever done. All the fun fair enthusiasts are probably like shut the lap. No, it was really good. Did you enjoy it, eh?
Really good. That's probably the best one in the retro spot now.
Yeah, because the Fungal Fly did nothing for me either really.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It makes Lewis feel sick as well.
Oblivion next, which is a 15-second ride followed by a 2-minute wait on the brake run. It looks like it's walk on, which for a firework day is pretty good. She'll regret doing that when she watches it back.
To help reserve our guest last word is
oblivion done.
Oblivion.
Thanks for that.
What are you saying?
Just, can someone explain to me, because I get angry every time I go on there, about why they have 6 cars on there when all it does is add wear and tear, because they can never get... You're always waiting forever in the brake run. So 4 maybe, but like 6 is just completely pointless.
Especially in the queue, he's just walk off.
Yeah.
It's not like there's enough queue, so you need to get them out. You literally walk off.
I just don't understand. To me, it's just like, all you're doing is maintaining 2 cars, which you don't need to do. There might be a reason for it, but I don't get it. Right, Lewis wants a coffee to warm up his hands.
I want spinball.
Oh, and Nikki wants spinball. Used to be her favourite kids ride, didn't it, Nikki? Before you started going on rides.
No, spinball was one that I didn't go on for ages.
How do you feel about Smiler being closed?
I'm so upset.
She's the...
Oh, we're not that obsessed.
No, I'm not fussed at all.
I am. I'm upset. And look here. It hurts my heart seeing it just sitting there. I'm one of those that loves it. What can you do?
She's the one person who
I
loves
am.
it. Didn't Popeye say that? Oh, I'm so old.
The musty guy.
You don't know who...
Why?
The muscly guy.
Which guy?
Scare maze. I think they're just going to use it now as a... You can just store stuff in there, can't they? Looks about as nice as the rest. Do you really not know who Popeye is?
Is the one that eats the
Spinach!
That's the one.
Out the can!
Yeah, I can't remember. 40 minutes!
What?
40 minutes!
4-0. We're not doing 4-0 minutes, are we? Is it? Where's the queue on the... Nikki wants to go and do the Postman Pat ride.
Well, if it's a quiet day.
What is it?
Well, it might not be in there.
What do you think it is?
What?
What's
Delivering letters?
Well, yeah, it's a ride in a post van.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It could be like a bouncy thing or a spinny thing. Or a...
Oh, it's just a little track ride. We didn't go on Spinball because it's 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Then we had a debate of how long is too long to wait for it. I voted 10, Nikki said 20, and then me and Lewis disagreed. So we're going to try and find Postman Pat for Nikki because she's a child.
I just never done it. But while it seems to be quite quiet, I've never done this either. Nothing. I've done nothing in here. Oh, tell a lie, the Octonauts.
Give us a wave. Lewis looks livid.
What is this?
There we go. How's your ride, Lewis?
Exhilarating. Well, why did we do it?
Why did you do it?
Like, I thought there was something going to happen. I like the little buttons in there.
Oh yeah, it's really cute. I just never done it before. So I was like, oh, well, it's quiet. We'll go and do it.
The park is quite quiet. In fact, Nemesis and Galactica are just both on 10 minutes still.
Okay.
So I think it will be a quiet day until later,
I think until like the school shirt people finish work.
which is the dream really, because don't like queuing. Who does? It's also a lot sunnier now.
Yeah, I don't feel too cold now.
I've taken my gloves off and my hands are sweating.
Yeah, I might take mine off.
Well, we got some screens on. We're taking the Haunted Hollow to Forbidden Valley to get Lewis can get a coffee from there. Sky Ride also closed. We've just come across the what's it called? Lightopia.
Yeah.
We're obviously moving all these into some sort of position. The coaster enthusiast in me wants to say, "Oh, markings! Look! New RMC's coming." Because in fact it means this is where the lights are going to go. So they are going to use this path then, aren't they?
Yeah, it's about time they use those.
You've literally just... There's no one actually looking after it now, is there? At least it's just stood up and behind a fence. It's just been... It looks like someone's fly tipped. come to the little coffee place. We're next to the one heater which works. The other two heat lamps, they must be delayed. They're delayed as well.
It's quite warm in here. You've got the
Gazebo.
wind blocked off.
You're like a banana.
I do.
Yeah.
Mustard.
Mustard.
More of a mustard.
Lewis is back with the coffee. Oh, you look very evil there, Lewis, with the red light. What did you get?
Fruit and oat.
Who comes back with fruit and oat biscuits?
A healthy child.
They're not healthy. I can guarantee they're not healthy.
They look healthy, don't they?
They've got fruit in them. Yeah, you can keep them.
Nikki wanted shortbread and has moaned.
Though from Towers, the coffee shop on Towers, they're millionaire shortbread.
They said alcohol in it.
Don't they?
Yeah.
We could have all got
There's bottles in
What about a
there.
mess?
There's still empty bottles all around the place if you look. It's like a game of find the empty bottle.
You see it? There we go. Just put it there. Save it for later.
You broke my teeth.
You're like a tuna wasp then.
Horrible. It's like rock hard, like you know when it hurts your teeth. Not bad. Umbrella.
No longer delayed. Galactic is meant to be on 10 minutes, so we'll try this. Lewis was expressing his delight at having to walk around the entire queue line. If you'd have gone, I was filming it as well, Nikki. If he offers us to go to the back, we will go to the back. We've done Galactica, Nemesis twice. You two had a nice spell on Blade.
Yeah, it was good actually. Quite a good cycle. Not too bad at all. It seemed to go higher.
Nikki once got on Blade. This is like a year ago? Just over a year
2
ago.
years ago.
Just over a year ago.
About 18 months ago.
And she literally got on it, was too scared, and then walked off it. She was that person.
That was me. I did that quite a few times on various different things.
Now we're going through Gloomy Wood to go and see if Jewel is delayed or not.
I love Joel.
I mean, that looks like a B&M special there, doesn't it?
News cheats on this, you know it's a cheat.
There's no cheat.
You won't tell me what it is.
I told you a clue of what it is.
I know, I'm looking for it today.
I wonder what won't be working today. Or is that too moany? That's a Lewis thing to say.
What?
More points for the yellow targets, Nikki.
No.
It says it over there.
I know, but they don't reset as quickly.
Well, that's why they're worth more points. Spooky there, Nikki.
No, it's always hurt.
Make sure bags and loose articles are securely on the floor.
I've never seen that.
I just wanted to highlight the professionalism in these. It's literally a cub. They couldn't even get a piece of paper. Delayed? Delayed until next year. Just on Jewel. And Lewis won
Only just.
by 500.
Who came last?
Well, I did stop halfway
There
through.
you go, yeah, well.
All these units have opened now, it's about 2 PM. We're on Spinball next. A 15-minute queue. Which is about right for a Spinball because you don't want to queue up for much longer. having such a good day out at Alton Towers. We are struggling to find a bench to sit on. However, we are being teased slightly. Just had some chicken. A few hours now into the fireworks show. But this is looking very exciting. Right, time to brave Wicker Man. And by brave I mean the 45-minute queue. Because it's a kids ride basically, isn't it, Nikki?
I love it. I love Wicker Man.
I can kind of be seen. Oh, now I'm seeing a lot. We just did Wicker Man, which was as average as ever.
Lit up though, look nice.
It looked okay.
I think it looked quite nice.
None of the fire worked as usual.
It did, but it like spit out.
Yeah, it was like coughing.
A little dribble of fire flame.
We're gonna go and have a look at what's it first? Is it dancing
Like
first?
some kind of dancing first, and then they've got a DJ after that. And then it's fireworks at 7. So I think from 5 they've got something, and then 6, and then 7 's fireworks.
The relentless DJ.
Yeah, apparently.
But he stops at 8.
Yeah.
No, he stops at 7. He's not that relentless. Oh, the big speaker's just come on. This is looking very atmospheric now.
Well, we're gonna get you on the
It's too dark to record now. We got hot chocolates. So I'll just probably put some clips in of the fireworks. And that's it. This is our spot. We think this is a good spot to watch it from. We can see all 6 video towers. We're a bit away from the stage, but I don't think the stage doesn't really matter when the show's on. And this is the relentless DJ starting for a full hour. I'm sure this will fly by.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome Since first opening its doors, Alton Towers has been creating enchantment, thrill, and wonder. Tonight, we celebrate our 40-year anniversary by looking back at the origins of our great adventure. Using the power of the towers, we will travel through time. Set a course for 1980. The moment has come for our journey to commence.
Speed. Initiate warp speed.
The towers are producing far more power than expected. We appear to be traveling further than we desired. Brace yourselves. We appear to have overshot our destination by 130 years. Welcome to the 1850s, where construction is finally completed on the mighty Alton Towers. Let's try that again. 1980, here we come. Perms? Check. Shoulder pads? Check. Spandex? Check. We've made it to the year the Alton Towers we know and love today first opened its doors. The 1990s, the era that introduced the magic that never ends. Also saw the birth of Thrill, with 2 coasters that still stand tall today. Set back. It's fight time. But sadly, our journey is almost over. Looking back, we've created some incredible memories together.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know. I guess I kinda like the way I'm not a pain. And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here. Used to be someone you love.
Thank you for joining us on our 40-year adventure. Now, Alton Towers, let's rewind.
What do you think of the fireworks?
Amazing.
Incredible.
Genuinely, like,
Easily one of the best fireworks displays I've ever seen.
it was everything, like lasers, smoke, fire.
Fireworks, lights,
CO2.
CO2.
Literally at one point, like, you look up at the sky and obviously you can see how big the area is, and everywhere you looked there was like fireworks.
There was some to the left and right as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Not all the time, but like there was times there was
At some
right.
moments you looked up and there was nowhere in the sky without fireworks.
Yeah.
It was incredible, way more than and it was a long show as
And it's
well.
loud as well. You can like.
Good music choices.
And actually, where we stood in the middle, it wouldn't really matter too much, would it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
My advice would be always in between the two towers, but there's no way I'm going to edit this before the end of the event, so it doesn't matter. And it's sold out, so give us a clap.
Next year.
That's it. End of the video. You should go next year if you've not got tickets for this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend it to anybody. If it's this standard next year, I will be coming all 3 nights because it was.
Nikki had a bit of a week, didn't you?
I didn't. I was scratching my head because my hat was itching and she was like. But you know what? It did get me. It did, like, at one point I was like, you know.
There's a few Lewis's wow in there. Wow.
Wow.
When you look at the tower from behind, spoilers.
Yeah, the tower's being lit from behind. That is one of the best things though about when it's in silhouette. Is incredible.
Yeah.
Because it's
Really
Alright.
good.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.